Thank you for joining us today. My name is Gail Watson, President and CEO of Women Speakers Association, the go-to place for innovative leaders, change agents, and women with a message to connect, collaborate, and grow their visibility worldwide in order to fulfill her mission. And as part of helping her to do this, we are excited to introduce you to Voices of the 21st Century, a book featuring a collection of female voices rising up to educate, to guide, and inspire. And here with us today is the amazing and our featured author, Mary Wong. She is a bold, brave, and brilliant woman who shares a very personal and powerful story. So I'd like to welcome you to the show, Mary.
Thank you so much, Gail. It's a delight to be here.
It's awesome. And you are just looking fabulous, I must say.
Thank you so much.
So, your story is, I know it goes in a very personal experience for you, but you are tackling the subject or the topic of having our voices suppressed, but in your case, it was suppressed at a very young age, and how that's transcended into your life today. So perhaps you can share with us, why is it that you want this story shared in Voices of the 21st Century?
Gail, everyone's journey is unique to them, and mine certainly is unique to me. But the effects of my journey and the effects of other people's journeys quite often resonate, in that there's so many people in the world who have amazing brilliance inside them, but they're too scared to speak out and share it. And it's my mission. I see it as my mission in this lifetime, to get people to step up and share their message and make the change that they want to see happen around them, to make this world a better, happier place. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful world, but there's so many issues. And I really, really believe that the answers for those issues are all out there. They're all available to us if the people who have the answers are prepared to share them, to speak out and engage a following and actually create the change and make it happen.
You're right about that. And the subtitle of the book is Bold, Brave, and Brilliant Women Sharing Their Story. And you're right. We have all these women gifted with a message, and everybody you're meeting gifted with a message. But you're right, it takes bravery to share it. There's a lot of fear surrounded with that. So how are you helping people overcome that?
I do a lot of work with particularly women, but women and men who want to stand up and speak. And the fear of speaking is it's called glossophobia. It's one of the biggest fears that there are. They say it's bigger than death. And when people have a fear like that and they find it really terrifying to face it, what a lot of people don't realise is that there's a very simple step that one can take to step up and get past that fear. So I have a system that I train people in, that I teach them and help them to embrace that fear and move forward. I remember being told when I was caught in fear myself that all I had to do was step up and do it, and it sounded too simple. I felt that there needed to be some other steps in there, and that's what I've developed, because through my own discoveries, but also through the training, the counselling training in particular, I've learnt how to deal with fear, how to step past that and move forward in a way that truly strengthens and empowers the person, so that they can step out of that zone of fear and let go of the fear and move forward.
Right, so that sometimes letting go of the fear and moving forward, easier said than done. I've personally faced some fears, but it's been, sometimes many, many, many years go by, and many, many missed opportunities go by, because to step up and face the fear is a lot harder than just saying it. So What?
we have this impression, Gail, that it has to be a fight, that we have to stand and face it and fight it, you know. And the difference is, what I've discovered is that if you're not fighting it, and if you're letting it be your friend, and you're letting it move with you, I mean, that's only one part of it, but if you're letting it do that, it actually empowers you. The fear gives you strength, and the fear gives you power that you didn't know you had. What we do is we allow it to disempower us. So if we can follow that discovery that drives us forward, rather than allowing it to create a massive block that stops us from moving, it's amazing the power that's in that. And that power is in fear. People have this idea that fear is a foe. Fear is a friend.
Fear is a
Sounds a
friend.
bit
It should be on
strange,
a
doesn't it?
t-shirt, Mary. It should be on a t-shirt. Fear is your friend.
Fear is your friend. That's one of the things that I do teach people. Fear is nothing to be scared of. How silly does that sound? It's a bit of an oxymoron, I guess, to say that, but it really is. And once you recognize the gift that's held in that space of fear, you're able to move so far and so fast and really make that change, really step up and speak out, you know. It's
Love
an
it.
awesome way to be.
Love it, because I love what you're doing, Mary, in your business, helping people find their voice, because everybody has been gifted with a message. And you're right, it's a shame if that message just remains silent
Oh,
forever. It's
totally.
not there to
Yeah.
serve.
Yeah, I believe that we're all born a star. Every person is born a star. And I'm not talking Hollywood star, but I believe that every person has within them that ability to really shine in their own space. And the big secret to that is being you. Because as long as we're trying to be someone other than ourselves, we don't allow ourselves to shine.
Love that.
So important.
Reading your story in Voices of the 21st Century, what do you want the reader to take away?
I think the story in the Voices of the 21st Century is a story of a situation that happened to me. I was 11 years old, and as the aftermath of that situation, I was branded a liar. None of it was a lie. It was all completely true. But being told that I was a liar made me believe that I couldn't speak out, that nobody would believe me. And I think the main part that I want people to get from seeing that is to understand that regardless of how suppressed you feel, of how unable to speak, of how afraid you feel, you can still pass all of that. You can still surpass all of that and become that star that you were born to be, and really be you. That one person or two people or 10 people who said or did something to you when you were small or at any point in your life are not the people that have the power over you. You are the person that has the power over you, and you are the person who can get away from that space of being stuck, that space of being in pain, that space of being too scared to speak out. You can get away from that and be yourself again, because when you're in that space, you're not yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be yourself, and you're not sharing that gifts, all of those gifts that you were born with, and you're not doing what you were put here for. We hear so much about people searching for purpose, and purpose comes from being you. You understand your purpose once you allow yourself to be you and to embrace every moment of your journey, even the painful, horrible moments, even the traumatic moments. Once we're able to see the gift in them and accept them, we really, really can use them as a springboard to shine, to go to the stars and really do what it is that we're meant to do.
I love this. Just as you're sharing your words, I can't help but think every single person watching and listening to you right now can relate, because there has been someone in our lifetime that has suppressed us. And it doesn't take a very tragic or dramatic event. It can be the simplest of words that have suppressed us, that,
Mm-hmm.
put out that little bit of a light there. So I can't think of a better gift than to give yourself, if you're feeling this way, than to read Mary's story and claim back your power. But more than that, I'm thinking we for sure know other people, and we see it. Maybe we see it in the symptoms of their business isn't growing. We see it in their repeating same relationships or any things like that, that they need to feel powerful again and finding their voice. I mean, Mary, your story would be a tremendous gift to give somebody. And I'm wondering if we were able to contact you directly. Um, did you hear that?
I think you were asking if you want to contact me directly. How do you do that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I have a
We'll
website.
edit here. Okay.
Okay. Yes, we had a
um,
little internet issue.
um, if someone wanted to give this book to someone as a gift to find their voice, is there a website we can go to and maybe get a personal autograph or a personal message in there for that person?
Definitely. The website is www, of course, optimalcoaching.com.au. Please do remember the .au. A lot of people don't recognise the last extension, particularly in America, because it's an Australian thing.
And
So
you're from Australia.
I am. I'm all the way down under here, opposite time zones and everything else, but it's fabulous. We love it here. So
Awesome.
yes, optimalcoaching.com.au. That's my
That is
website.
terrific. To go, again, to help you find your voice, to help someone else find their voice, a brilliant story. Mary, before we depart, in conclusion, please leave us with some words of wisdom.
Everybody has something. Everybody has something that makes them think that they're really special and unique. But a lot of people think that their pain is what makes them unique. It's not your pain that makes you unique. Your pain is your journey. Your pain is the thing that springboards you forward. The thing that makes you unique is you. It's inside you. It's your voice, your hidden voice that you have to allow out. So don't be afraid to speak it out. Let it out. Be real, be honest, be you. And that's where your real power lies.
Be you and find your power. Oh, thank you, Mary. You know what? And thank you for you finding your voice. Truly, you were gifted with this message to share and serve others. And I'm always grateful when I meet someone that has, like you, who, had their voice and their belief in themselves, to be branded as a liar and to overcome that and go, no, I'm not a liar. And here is my voice and here is my truth. And that's where we see change in this world. So I want to really applaud you for having the bravery to step up and step out and share your message. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Gail. It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure.
And thank you to our listeners for joining us today. I wish you a great day wherever you are in this world. And please join us again to hear from another amazing woman share her powerful message. Thanks so much.